Today, it's another guitar unboxing. Are you excited?
I'm so excited! Son of a biscuit! My ancestors spit on your gut!
Some of you all may be wondering, what kind of guitar are we unboxing today?
It's the Squier Classic Vibe 60s JazzMaster in Sonic Blue. First thing we got to do is stress test it. Here we go. All right, stress test number one. I'll just put it over here. Safer place. Okay. Stress test number one. Here we go. Woo! Stress test number two. Yeah, I'm gonna soccer kick it. I'm gonna pretend like that camera's a goal. Okay, here we go. Crap. Okay, here we go. We're about to do the unboxing. Knock over my camera. That was pretty funny, but anyway. All right, everybody wants to see these for some reason. You actually take it out of an actual box, full-size box. Anyway, this is brand new. Showroom, they threw it in a kind of a cheapy gig bag, looks like. There she is. Wow, that's a pretty one. They better not have forgotten my whammy bar. But, no, it's in there. I can feel it. Cool. There's your first look at it. 2021. Nice. New old stock. They had too many in stock, and they gave me a huge discount on it. It is brand new. Hung in the showroom. This is one of the showroom models. I like to buy the showroom models. I can get about 30% off by the time it's all said and done. I got my sales tax ID, so I don't have to pay tax, and I get free shipping. So it comes out a pretty good deal. I saved some money. I don't see any scratches on it, so it came out good. It came out really good. I'm sure the electronics are fine. We'll do a full test on it. I'll get out and make sure it's the correct bar that goes in these. Yeah, see, they're long. Longer than most types of tremolo systems that you get with it. Yep, that's it. That's the original one. Beautiful color. Wow. Kind of a Daphne blue, even though they call it Sonic blue. But very pretty, nice finish on the neck. That's probably Indian Laurel fretboard. It's got the walnut plug in it. But yeah, it looks brand new. We'll go over the whole thing here in just a minute, and we'll do a test on it. She's as ugly as a stone, but she was sporting a big old roan. I said, Daddy, like you a lot. What you doing later? We can smoke some pot. Here she is. Squier JazzMaster. See the walnut plug. Indian Laurel fretboard. 1 5/8 inch nut width. I'll measure that and get it's like 1.65, but it should come out that. But I'll measure it anyway just to be sure. And here's that special pickup switching. There's a 4-ply pig guard, which is really cool. Got tortoiseshell on the top and then white, black, white. So that's actually 4 layers. Got the cool Mustang style bridge on it. Of course, the vibrato tremolo system, which is very cool. Now the switching on this is where a lot of people get confused. With the switch up in this position right here, what it does, it controls basically a rhythm circuit and neck pickup only. But you got your special voicing of volume and tone here, which gives it, that's kind of where the JazzMaster name comes in. It's mainly this pickup and this position. And it gives some really sweet, bluesy, jazzy tones that you can play with. Now switch down, and it activates this system down here, which this is just regular switching of the two pickups. So you got the middle with both on, then you got the bridge, and then all the way down you have the neck. So regular volume, regular tone. Still sounds sweet on both of them, which I'll show you here shortly. But these are Alnico magnets on both of these. They're both single coil, soap bar style, vibrato system. Very cool. Glasses on, I realize this is actually a 2022 model. Anyway, there's a picture of the back of it. It's got the skunk stripe in the back, and it's got the classical style tuners. Very nice. I love top load tuners. That makes it so much faster to change out strings. Now with the strings off, I'm going to go ahead and lift this pick guard up and see what kind of configuration we've got going under here. Ooh, that's kind of hard to get out of there. There is the pots, the jack's got a decent jack in it. It's got a decent good switch in it. And those roller switches aren't the cheapest throwaway ones they make. Those are actually, that's pretty decent electronics. Kind of like what you might see out of a Korean-made guitar these days. It's pretty good quality. Anyway, that's what it looks like. The cavity is completely filled, of course, with the conductive paint. They do that on everything. But that's what it looks like underneath the hood. Mess of wires. It's very cool. All right, let's get some measurements here. Trying to 1.65 at the nut. First fret width 0.84 inches. 12th fret. Where are we at here? Trying to do two things at once. 0.89 heel width. It's going to be standard Fender, but 2.19, which is 2 3/16, I do believe. And let's, just for funsies, let's get the width at the 12th fret. 2.02 at the 12th. All right. Okay, let's get some ohm readings. The bridge pickup is 11.48. Middle position, 4.25 ohms. Neck position, 6.69 ohms. There's a little difference in the neck switch. When you switch to neck only, you get 6.69. Yeah, it's close, 6.7. So there isn't much of an ohm difference as far as between just having the neck only and then the other circuitry. £7, 14 ounces, almost 8 pounds. Bridge pickup only. neck only. Upper position neck. Bridge pickup. Neck. Upper chamber. Bridge pickup only. Neck pickup only. Upper level neck pickup only. Both pickups. Final assessment, I'd say it's probably worth what you pay for it. You know, out of the box, or even since this one sat on the showroom for a while, I did have to do a slight setup. I did have to tighten the truss rod. There was a slight bow, and then just slight bow. The action was just a little off. Had to do a little adjustment on the bridge also to get it sitting right. But other than that, it's pretty good. It's a I'd say it's worth the money. You know, 20 years ago, this would be, you know, an American made 25 years ago, roughly. Quality wise, the quality's there. I mean, there aren't any sharp fret ends. The paint is fantastic on it. The finish is fantastic on it. The Laurel, I'm kind of up in the air on the Laurel fretboard. I think they're fine. I think it's somewhere across between maple and rosewood as far as hardness. I think the Laurel is harder than actual rosewood. Can't really tell that. I'm not going to say it even feels like a maple board, but it does. Similar to it, I guess. I sat on the showroom floor for a little bit, but a little gritty. I'm gonna go ahead and get some 2000 grit and just kind of bump these frets a little bit, and then shine them up a little bit, so there won't be a little grittiness that sometimes comes with really good guitars too. I mean, this is a good guitar, but I mean, American made. I've bought brand new American made ones and gone, why is this gritty here on the frets? But you know, the same thing can happen. You know, one gets by quality control or whatever. But yeah, these aren't polished real good, but it's a 2022 and this is still 2022. So it did hang up in the showroom, but still, I don't see any player's marks on it. I don't see a single scratch on the pick guard. So, but I mean, during the pandemic, these things were closing in on $500. And right now, as we speak, you can get one for $429. I've seen them closing out this close to Christmas for $399. Saw one for $379. Not this same color, but anyway, one of these models. They just had too much of one color, so they discounted them. But, you know, $400 range, yeah, it's bang for your buck. I would say it's a good deal. But anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Oh, and by the way, people are getting hit on these copyright infringements. So, I mean, even if you play a short riff, I've been watching videos on people that have been hit. These people that watch other videos of, you know, like music playing in the background, they're getting hit with copyright strikes. And not only that, some people have even been demonetized. But anyway, the riffs I'm doing are just made up on the spot, and in my head, they don't sound like anything. They're not that impressive, I know. Anyway, thanks. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment below. If you've had one of these and you've had a better experience than me, I would say it's a good experience. I'm not going to say it's a bad experience, but maybe you had a little bit better. Maybe yours was just top notch all the way down. I had to do some adjustment. I did have to tighten the truss rod a little bit, about a quarter turn, maybe a little bit more. And these things, this one, since it was off the showroom, didn't come with a truss rod tool. So it is kind of an oddball size. But anyway, I do like the nut width. I need to mention something about the neck. The neck is a little fatter than a true C. I mean, it's not a D, it's not a U, but it's just a little fatter, little thicker through here. It just feels it. It's not a super thin neck. Maybe a little meatier on the shoulder area, like right around in here, than like a Strat or one of the Tellys, one of those classic vibes. The profile is a little bit different now. That's probably a jazz profile, I know. But I'm not a jazz player. I don't like jazz. A lot of people do. But, I mean, some jazz I can appreciate, but, you know, the chromatic scale and just playing any notes you want to, any little, you know, 4 in a row or whatever, just doesn't sound good to my ears. But, you know, some people love that kind of stuff. I like blues. I like a lot of bending. Jazz doesn't bend a lot. Little whiny notes, stuff like that. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll be releasing another video here shortly. Something that's completely different. She's as ugly as a stone, but she was sporting a big old roan. I said, Daddy, like you a lot. What you doing later? We can smoke some pot. Well, we were naked by night, but I had to go to work. My phone rang, it was my wife, and I was about to lose my life.